Chers auditeurs,
Dear listeners,
bonjour.
welcome to Comme d'Archi Podcast Season 6.
Saison 6, dans le monde fascinant des architectes.
And in the architectural projects.
Je suis Anne-Charlotte Deponte, passionnée d'architecture et docteur des universités en histoire de l'archi.
I am one of the spokespersons of Anne-Charlotte, who is a PhD in architecture history.
Merci.
Thank you
D'être avec moi aujourd'hui.
to be with us today.
Et
And
maintenant,
now,
lundi en français, place au talent.
and Wednesday, let's talk projects. In English, of course.
Bienvenue dans Comme d'Archi.
Dear listeners, this is Esther on behalf of Anne-Charlotte. Welcome to this new Comme d'Archi in English with a focus on a very interesting architecture studio and project. Mersi and Tonnemani project. Paris, May the 25th. Mersi is a multidisciplinary architecture studio founded in 2019 by Meryl Motyka and Mimoun, and based in the heart of Paris, in Saint-Germain-des Près. The name, a fusion of Meryl and Simon, reflects a creative duo whose complementary expertise is united by a shared passion for beauty and detail. With a team that shares their vision and sensitivity, Mersi designs interiors that are functional, timeless, and always unique, serving a discerning clientele of private individuals, investors, and entrepreneurs. Combining rigor with creativity, Meryl and Simon bring a distinctly tailored artistic approach to every project. Their strength lies in their ability to understand instinctively the hidden potential of a space, to imagine not just what it is, but what it could become. This deep and sensitive approach came to life for the project Tonnemani, when they stepped into a former sculptor's atelier in Saint-Germain, a place rich in memory where the artist had lived and worked for years. We were instantly drawn to the atmosphere, explains Mimoun. For this 110 square meters residence, the primary focus was to reintroduce natural light, which had been largely absent. The design concept centered on inviting the outdoors in. The old Parisian canopy was replaced by a motorized glass roof, opening onto a newly conceived reception space. At its heart, a central island that houses a kitchen on one side and a built-in bench on the other, paired with a mirrored table that reflects the daylight and blurs the boundaries between interior and exterior. The owners can now host dinners under the Parisian sky, no matter the season, and enjoy the terrace on warm summer evenings. After redefining the light presence in the space, which transformed the perception of volumes, Mersi undertook a complete restructuring of the spaces. Walls were opened to create fluid movement throughout, and bespoke furniture was seamlessly integrated. Elements such as a hidden bar, a concealed television, and a sur-mesure cabinetry were designed to appear or disappear depending on use. In the sleeping quarters, the design includes two elegant suites. The master suite features a rounded TV unit that flows into a bench, a vanity highlighted by alabaster lighting, and walk-in wardrobes, all designed to combine privacy, comfort, and beauty. Mersi's signature is also very strong due to exceptional materials and handcrafted elements. created in collaboration with artisans and artists with whom they work throughout the year. For example, a cloud-like decorative patina in the kitchen, a panoramic jute wall covering portraying the lush Vignales Valley, or a living green wall made from hydroponically cultivated, preserved plants. The raffinement of Mersi's interiors come also by their eye and choice on their curation of decorative objects. A pendant light in alabaster illuminates the living room. A collection of ceramics is displayed in niches carved into the walls. And a striking totem of dried wood, discovered at a flea market in Lille, now anchors the living space with tactile presence and sculptural grace. Meryl Motyka explains, "We always play with textures, materials and traditional techniques to create a space that feels both simple and rich. Timeless, but always with soul." It was a complex 12-month project, and the outcome is exactly what we envisioned. Tonnemani is now one of our signature works. What also makes the Tonnemani project truly unique is its ability to be fully equipped, yet visually minimal. Everything is integrated. The home theater, bar, air conditioning, and operable roof disappear into the architecture. Nothing disturbs the quiet harmony of the design, which blends comfort, elegance, and functionality with subtlety. Meryl adds, "Our projects are elegant and sophisticated, thanks to refined finishes and unusual assemblies. The complexity is often hidden. But once everything comes together, it creates a quiet, cohesive atmosphere that's deeply intentional. We work with natural materials and soft colors, always elevated by a bold detail that acts as a signature thread throughout. For this project and all the others, Meryl and Simon draw inspiration from leading architects such as Tadao Ando, Oscar Niemeyer, Frank Lloyd Wright, and John Pawson, as well as interior designers like Christophe Delcourt, Liègre, and Yodezine. Their ambition to master every detail, ensuring that no two projects are alike, and that each one is deeply considered, from the layout to the smallest joinery. For each project, we blend architectural discipline with design creativity. We use form, material, and color in unusual ways, assembling them with precision to create a harmonious whole that tells a story. Sometimes we have to tear down in order to rebuild something better, a transformation that is always elevated and meaningful, concludes Simon. Dear listeners, thank you for your faithful listening. Let's meet again next week for a new Comme d'Archi in English. And until then, take care of yourself. Goodbye.
Thank you for listening.
And thanks to the sound engineer who was collaborating with us today.
Don't forget to tune in to our previews on Instagram at Comme d'Archi Podcast. If you enjoy this podcast, don't hesitate to promote it by giving it 5 stars and a little comment on Apple Podcast or on your favorite podcast platform. And above all, subscribe to listen to all of our episodes for free. See you soon, and until then, take care of yourself.